Deep Regrets is a brilliant, wickedly twisted, deeply strategic game drenched in theme with unsettling creatures and salty mechanics lurking under the briny surface. Deep Regrets is the fishing game I didn't even know I needed. And believe me, I need it. But is it just a fishing game? No, I promise you that. The creatures that lurk in the water range from a few of your everyday expected sea dwellers to unspeakably Lovecraftian monsters that are just as hard to rip your eyes away from as they are to look at. Each beautiful card seems to be a paradox in and of itself. You can't tear your eyes away, but the longer you look, the more you regret it. And that is delightful. The name Deep Regrets describes one of the game's core mechanics. When you catch or sell certain sea creatures of a foul nature, your regret increases on the madness tracker. This has the strategic upside of increasing how many dice you can roll to make more actions and catch more fish while at sea, but it has the downside of lowering the exchange price of fair catches, while on the upside, increasing the price of foul catches. But if you get too much regret, all is not well in the end. On the surface, it's got really great mechanics seamlessly woven into them that keep you coming back for more. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. At the beginning of each round, you have to make a choice. You can go to sea and catch some really weird stuff, or you can go to port and sell all those sea creatures to buy rods, reels, supplies, and other dice. And either way, you'll regret it. Just kidding. It's awesome. You're building an engine here, but as you do, you have to manage your regrets because regrets affect all of your catching, selling, and engine building choices. See, regrets are bad or good, depending on your strategy, and you can bounce back and forth between acquiring regrets or getting rid of them. It's up to you. And by the way, each regret card has flavor text that you must not overlook. I beg you, for your own enjoyment, read them. In the end of the game, you can string together your flavor text on those regret cards to tell the dark, compelling story of your salty sailor. I pushed a shipmate overboard, never apologized, goaded an angry walrus, and never learned to whistle. There's really an interesting puzzle of balancing when to take on regrets, when to get rid of them, and when to risk being the most regretful of all the anglers at the table. Because having the most regrets at the table in the end does not go unpunished. Because at sea, no one can hear you scream. That's the wrong thing, right? There are some creatures that have instant effects when flipping them over. And these multi-use sea creature cards can also give you an instant bonus for eating them instead of selling them. Not that you'd want to eat them, but yeah, you'll want to. Each creature is unique, which means you'll probably never even see them all in a single game. You score endgame points by the total monetary value of creatures caught at sea, modified by your madness tracker. And you get some multipliers for any permanently mounted creatures in one of your 3 slots above your player board. Yeah, I'd show off that baby. And let's not overlook the red kraken in the room. The art of Deep Regrets is gorgeous, yet so delightfully disturbing. This is not Everdell. This is not Wingspan. The only warm fuzzies you'll get come from the pit in your seafaring stomach from all the regrets, and from the sheer fun of playing the game. From the theme and mechanics to art and flavor text, it's a sea that I didn't know I wanted to swim in. But I do. I really do. I've played this game at 2, 3, and 4 players, and it's always a deeply rewarding experience, full of regrets. I'm sorry, I can't help it. The truth is, the regrets in this game are so fun. They're so woven into the DNA and mechanisms of this game and fundamentally part of the joy of the experience. Deep Regrets is the craziest combination of delight and regret I've ever experienced. The delight is real, the regret is thematic, and the fun is baked in. Deep Regrets. It's a beautifully thematic, mechanically tight, playfully unsettling, sea voyage of a lifetime. Thanks for joining me. I'm Lincoln the Game Bard. Please like and subscribe.